anybody who watched last week's exciting programme can't fail to have realised that our champions from Southampton, the Chiappinos, have now got £200 of the BBC's precious money. And believe me, the Beeb are not too happy about it. But before we carry on, let's quickly go through the rules. Just to recap, the rules of Box Clever. What each team is trying to do is capture the most boxes on the board. And the team that does that naturally wins. The teams answer sets of questions. For each correct answer, they colour in a box of their choice. They use a joystick to control the plunger on our computerised board. You can see that the boxes come in different size groups and on different levels. Well, the teams try to win the whole groups at a time. They can only move to groups next to their own colour, and they try to build up a wall across the board to imprison their opponents. In a position like this, the Reds have won. As you can see, they have boxed the yellows into a corner. Now, if our computer was to count up at this stage, you'd see that the most the yellows can now possibly get is 28 boxes, leaving 53 for the Reds. So, of course, the red team would win. One other thing to remember, boxes can be lost as well as won. Groups of boxes that are not completed can be finished off and pinched by their opponents. So sometimes our teams may find it good tactics to stop before the end of their round. Anyway, enough talking from me. Let's have a chat to our new challengers, who are the Conlons from Downpatrick in Northern Ireland. And their team captain is Nuala. And I've got to say Nuala because it's spelled N-U-A-L-A. And I would have said Nuala, but it's Nuala, I've been told. Nuala, you want to be, I believe, an electrical engineer.
Yes, that's right. Quite unusual for a girl, I'm afraid.
It is, isn't it? And have you been studying at college?
In school, I just do physics and that sort of thing, but I have attended a course in Queen's University in Belfast on the subject to see what university life is all about.
How many was on the course?
There were 20 of us picked from Northern Ireland.
And how many girls were on the course?
10 girls, 10 boys.
Was there? Oh, that's... Dad, you'll have to watch it. 10 girls, 10 boys. Anyway, who have you brought along? Which of your family have you brought along?
I've got my brother, Aiden, who's still at school, and my dad, who's a chemistry teacher.
Dad, teaching?
Yes, I teach him, Emlyn.
Do you have any problems at all with the children?
Sometimes.
Do you? Do you give them a belt round the ear?
Well, no, discipline isn't really a problem in our school, thank goodness.
Well done. And you're into amateur dramatics?
Well, for the last 3 years or so, I've been the treasurer of the local drama group, and January they inveigled me into going on the boards.
Are you enjoying that?
I did enjoy it, but I don't think I'll do it too often.
Once is enough, is it?
Once is enough.
Oh, well done. And what about Aiden? Golf, 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 I believe.
Yes, I play a lot of golf.
Do you?
After school, as much as I can.
What's your handicap, Aiden?
It's 18.
Is it? Oh, that's not bad.
No,
Do you
not
use
too
your
bad.
woods off the tee?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well done. Now, you've seen our champions. They are a bit tasty. Enough from me. Champs, 200 notes. Eh? Okay. Celebrities. Southampton will never be the same. Anyway, enough from me. Let's go straight in and have a look at our new board for Box Clever. And with me, as usual, is Dr. Sue Kingsman from Trinity College, Oxford, our keeper of the questions.
Hello.
How are you, Sue?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. What questions have we got today?
Well, we've got questions on writers and film themes, but we've also got some of our old favourites, like word rounds and the one before rounds. So.
I actually got one of them right last week. You know that?
Oh, I'm sure.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I got one right. Anyway, as normal in Box Clever, our challengers have the right to go first or second. Made up your mind?
Yes. We'll pass the honours to the other team.
Oh, Irish rules. They go first. Right. Champs, have a look at the board. Have a look at the subjects. Choose a subject for us, please.
Pop solos.
So you have to tell me the name of the group these solo singers used to sing with.
You know the rules. 30 seconds. Time starts now.
Paul McCartney.
Beatles.
Correct. Nick Hayward.
Peckup 100.
Correct. Michael Jackson.
The Jackson 5.
Correct. Billy Idol.
Generation X.
Correct. Pete Townsend.
The Who.
Correct. Sting.
The Police.
Correct. Phil
Stop.
Collins. Well, the answer was Genesis.
Champs, not one to tell the champs what to do, but you were going so well on that round. When you look, if you'd have gone for a further 3 up in the corner there, you would have had 1 corner already boxed off. But who am I to say against our reigning unbeatable champs? Challengers, Nuala, could you choose a subject, please, for your team?
Meters, please.
So you have to tell me what the following meters measure.
You know it's a 30-second round. The time starts now.
A pedometer.
Distance.
Yes, it's distance. Barometer.
Pressure. Barometric pressure.
Correct. Anemometer.
Air pressure.
No, it's wind velocity. Chronometer.
Time.
Correct. Pyrometer.
Humidity.
No, it's temperature. Dosimeter.
Density
Of what?
of a liquid.
No, it's gases. A taximeter.
Pass.
It's cab fare. Clinometer. No, it's slopes and altitudes.
Conlon's, Nuala, Dad Liam, Brother Aiden have left it open a little bit there. As you see, our champs, Chiappinos, can pinch that square there, can pinch that group, but it's their choice.
Landmarks.
So you have to tell me in or near which cities are the following famous landmarks.
You know the rules, 30 seconds, time starts now.
Cleopatra's Needle.
London.
Correct. The Colosseum.
Rome.
Correct. Alcatraz Prison.
San Francisco.
Correct. The Parthenon.
Athens.
Correct. The Basilica of the Sacre-Cœur.
Paris.
Correct. The Forbidden City.
Pass.
It's Peking. Anne Frank's house.
Amsterdam.
Correct. The Mount of Olives.
Pass.
It's Jerusalem. The Bridge of Sighs.
Venice.
Correct. The Sears Tower.
Chicago.
Correct.
Stop.
Well done, champs. It gives our Northern Ireland challengers an awful lot to do, but you never can tell. I hope you've checked on the flight times home back to Ireland. You've 2 subjects left. Choose a subject, please.
Pro words, please.
So, in this round, I will give you a description of a word which begins with the letters P-R-O. You have to tell me the word.
Understand?
Yes.
30 seconds, time starts now.
Poke with a finger.
Prod.
Correct. Something that is owned.
Pass.
Property. Benefit or gain.
Providence.
No.
Venture.
No, it's profit. Having a high opinion of oneself.
Pride.
Correct. A difficult question.
Problem.
Correct. A manufactured item.
Stop.
Well, it's a product.
Back on the board, or should I say on the board at least anyway. Knowing our champs, they would be looking to fill in over this area here and possibly shout box clever very, very early. Champs, 1 subject left. Tactics devised.
You ready?
Sue?
So this is a round called numerals. You have to tell me what number is indicated by the following Roman numerals.
30 seconds, time starts now.
MM.
2000.
Correct. XVI.
16.
Correct. LXX.
120.
No, it's 70. L.
50.
Correct.
They appear to be counting up. Looking at this down here, I would say that box clever is coming very, very shortly.
Box clever.
Box clever has been shouted. Let's ask our computer if it is a correct assumption.
Yes, the yellow team is boxed in by the red team.
Congratulations. What can I say to our first visitors from Northern Ireland, from Downpatrick? I must say, thanks for coming along. Sorry your stay was so short, but you did have a chance of playing Box Clever.
Thank you.
And for our champions, a further chance to win £100 or more on our computer game. So, if we are ready to start, we shall start now.
Slower. Slow down. No, slow. Yes, come on, fast. That's slow. Hand on the button. And another one. Go on. Come on, one more, Dad. Go on. Slow, Dad, slow. Smart. That one. You can get it. Just more. Go on, press.
Well done. You're finding it easier and easier.
You must be joking.
Do you really know what you're doing on that?
It's just around.
It's just like
Dad, I'm not too sure whether you really know what's going on that. Anyway, well done. And let's meet our new team to play Box Clever. Helen,
Yeah.
I'm looking at your card here. It says that you like badminton and tapestry.
Yeah.
Good at badminton?
Moderately.
Moderately good. Who have you brought along? Which members of your family?
Well, I've got my dad, Ian, and my eldest sister, Vicky.
And Dad, an accountant in Jersey. You've got a few millionaires over there, so you must be doing fairly well.
More millionaires to the square mile, I think, than anywhere else
I
in the world.
believe so, yeah. And Sis, Vicky, says loves sailing.
Yep, I do it every weekend
Could you?
out in the St Albans Bay.
Yes. Nice out there, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jersey's a beautiful island. And also badminton as well. Do you sometimes play each other?
We play together rather than each other.
Do you? If you did play each other, who would win?
Me.
Now, you're sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh, so you would win. Anyway, let's just have a quick chat with our champs. But when you think about it, 320 quid in the bank, I mean, you're such a good all-round team. You know, I mean, you've got a general knowledge that is tremendous, really. You don't struggle on any of the questions.
Just the computer game, I think.
Yeah, Dad struggles a little bit. Anyway, no more. Let's have a look at this week's board for Box Clever. As always, in Box Clever, our challengers have the right to go first or second.
Can we go first, please?
Yes, you certainly can. You know the rules. First round is 30 seconds. You've got 5 separate subjects up there. Could you please choose a subject for us?
Catchphrases, please.
So I'm going to give you the name of a television performer, and you have to tell me their familiar catchphrase.
30 seconds, the time starts now.
Captain Mannering in Dad's Army. It's Stupid Boy. Michael Crawford in Some Mothers Do Have 'Em.
Betty.
Right. Arthur Askey.
Hello, playmate.
Correct. Muhammad Ali.
I'm the greatest.
Correct. Tommy Cooper.
Just
Just
like
like
that.
that.
Correct. Magnus Magnusson.
I've started, so I'll finish.
Correct. John Cleese as the newsreader in Monty Python.
Now for something completely different.
Correct.
Stop.
Good start, good start. Our first ever challengers from Jersey. Tremendous start. Great group of 6 champs. They look a bit useful, straight in there. But our champs have come from behind before. Ready?
Yep.
4 subjects left. Could you choose a subject?
Capitals, please.
Sue?
So you have to name the capital cities of these countries.
30 seconds. The time starts now.
United States of America.
Washington, D.C.
Correct. Peru.
Lima.
Correct. Argentina.
Buenos Aires.
Correct. Finland.
Helsinki.
Correct. Norway.
Oslo.
Correct. Burma.
Pass.
It's Rangoon. Paraguay.
Asuncion.
Correct. Turkey.
Ankara.
Correct.
Stop.
Done your usual again, just got them boxed in down there. But our challengers from Jersey, looking over this side here, need to really get a base on one of the sides of the board. But entirely their decision. 3 subjects left.
ER words, please. EAR.
So I'm going to give you a description, and the answer is a word containing the letters E-A-R in sequence somewhere in the word, not necessarily at the beginning.
Understand? 30 seconds. Time starts now.
To come into sight.
Up here.
Correct. Tired.
Weary.
Correct. Unclouded or transparent.
Clear.
Correct. Serious.
Pass.
It's earnest. To long for.
Yearn.
Yearn.
Correct. Person or thing that carries.
Pass.
It's a bearer. In good time.
Early.
Correct. To investigate or study closely.
Research.
Correct.
Stop.
Well done. Helen, Vicky, Ian, tremendous, great. I mean, the Reds could be in a little bit of trouble. Mark, Neil, Ray, who's dad. Choose a subject, please.
Middle names.
So you have to tell me what the middle initial stands for in these famous names.
30 seconds. Time starts now.
George B. Shaw.
Bernard.
Correct. Wolfgang A. Mozart.
Amadeus.
Correct. John P. Sousa.
Pass.
It's Philip. Victor M. Hugo.
Matthew.
No, it's Marie. Thomas A. Edison.
Alvin.
No, it's Alva. Johann S. Bach.
Sebastian.
Correct. Hans C. Andersen.
Christian.
Correct. Louisa M. Alcott.
Maria.
No, it's May. John D. Rockefeller.
Dwight.
No, it's Davison.
Now, our challengers have a chance of possibly blocking the Chiappinos, the champions, into at least half of the board. So you've only got 1 subject left. Got your tactics ready?
All right, so the subject is decimalisation. I'm going to give you a price in pounds, shillings and pence, and you have to give me the decimal equivalent.
30 seconds. Time starts now.
4 bob.
20p.
Correct. 11 bob.
55p.
Correct. Half a crown.
17.5p.
No, it's 12.5p. 3.5 guineas.
Pass.
£3.67.5p. 35 bob.
£1.17. No, £1.70.
No, it's £1.75. 3 and 6. No, it's 17.5p.
Vicky and Helen, you had a chance there. You had a great chance of blocking him up at the top here, and they could have only come down the bottom here. You would have been favourites if you'd have blocked that top off there, but it's not to be. Our champions live again. You've got 5 new subjects. The good news is it now goes up to 45 seconds. Could you choose a subject, please?
Cinema UK.
So this is questions about British films of the 1980s.
45 seconds, time starts now.
In which film did a chiropodist attempt to kill a pig?
Private Function.
Correct. Which actress was nominated for an Oscar for her part in Educating Rita?
Julie Walters.
Correct. Who played Ruth Ellis in Dance with a Stranger?
Pass.
It's Miranda Richardson. Which film tells the story of an oil company and a remote village in Scotland?
Local hero.
Correct. Which sport does Gregory's girl play?
Football.
Correct. Who directed Time Bandits?
Ian Gilliam.
Correct. Which film took Sir Richard Attenborough 20 years to get onto the screen?
Gandhi.
Gandhi.
Correct.
Stop.
It doesn't look as though it's quite box clever. Have you done your adding up? Not quite. Not quite. Challengers, Helen, Vicky, Ian. 4 subjects left.
Stage musicals, please.
So in this round you'll hear part of some songs from stage musicals. You have to tell me the name of the production in which they featured.
Okay. 45 seconds, time starts now.
Here.
Correct.
The Sound of Music.
Correct.
Fiddler on the Roof.
No, it's Chorus Line.
How to handle a woman. There's a way.
It's Camelot.
For the people said, sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Guys and Dolls.
Correct.
With a little bit of luck. With a
Knife
little
and
bit.
Ladies.
Correct.
Whenever I feel
Oh,
afraid.
King and I.
Correct.
We got sunlight on the sand. We
The
got
South Pacific.
moonlight on.
Correct. Just let you in there.
Well done. Helen, Vicky, Ian kept the game alive. If you hadn't have got that last one, you was dead and buried, believe me. So we go back to our champions. 3 subjects left. 45-second round still. Could you choose a subject, please?
One before.
You have to tell me the person, place or event that came before the one I give you.
45 seconds. Time starts now.
Who was Prime Minister before Margaret Thatcher?
Callahan.
Correct. What was Princess Diana's surname before she
Spencer.
became... Correct. Who was West Indies cricket captain before Viv Richards?
Clive Lloyd.
Correct. Who did King Henry VIII marry before Jane Seymour?
Pass.
It was Anne Boleyn. Who was Defence Secretary before George Younger?
Michael Hesterstein.
Correct. Which Simon and Garfunkel album came before Bookends?
Bridge over troubled water.
No, it was Sounds of Silence. Which football club did Pat Jennings play for before Arsenal?
Spurs.
Correct. Who presented Sports Night before Steve Ryder?
Harry Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Correct.
Stop.
The big adding up is going on.
Box Clever.
Box clever. So let's ask our computer if it is box clever.
Yes, the yellow team is boxed in by the red team.
Bad luck. Bad luck.
Can nobody stop our champions? Another great win, but again, as in the last 3 games, just scraped home. But must say goodbye to Vicky, Helen, Father Ian, all the way from Jersey. Thanks for coming along and thanks for playing Box Clever. Well, unfortunately, time has run out on us yet again. So the champs will have to wait a week to see if they can win any more of the Beeb's precious money on our computer game. So from everyone here, thanks for watching and we'll see you again next week. Box Clever.